You feeling that aching inside you? Like you can't even explain why you're so damn tired, baby. Your mind is exhausted. Your brain no longer is braining. There's this heaviness, a mixed emotion of heavy and light sitting on your chest. Your shoulders are slumped. No matter how much you look at that to-do list, man, baby, you just look at it and go, I don't have it in me. I need to take care of that. Man, I can't even hardly stand up. You feel it clear down in your guts. It's this exhaustion you just can't shake. You know what? You're not alone. This is something many of us are feeling. And it's okay to be tired. It's okay to acknowledge that you've done a lot. You've let go of so many things. You've cut those cords. You put those new boundaries in place. And now there's just this exhaustion you can't explain. Here's the thing that often gets overlooked or not talked about as much. But when you're on a healing journey, when you are letting go of the past, there's an acclimation time that happens after that. A time when your body just needs rest. Sometimes that rest is something that is only needed for a short time. Other times, man, you change so much in your life, it seems like it's months before you get that energy back. One day you're on a high, and the next day you're wiped. Do me a favor, baby. Stop blaming yourself because you didn't show up like you thought you should today. Stop blaming yourself and being mad at your body because it physically doesn't have the energy to do it. But just today, relax and truly step in and dream of the possibilities of the real world you're doing this for. Why you're letting go of all of it. Let it leave with grace, forgiveness, acceptance, and gratitude. And you'll be amazed. Welcome to What's Your Question podcast. I am your host, Crystal. And it is my honor, it is my pleasure to be bringing this episode to you. Now, I am going to say, before we even get started, I have stopped, deleted, and restarted this particular podcast more times than I care to count. I'm not really sure what is going on in the grander scheme of all the things. But everything keeps coming in at exactly the right time, even though at that moment it seems as if it is such an inconvenience. I'm just saying. But at the same time, I know that I needed to stop because I'd gone off track again. So, yeah, as the wind continues to blow, we're just going to let it do its thing. And you know what? We'll just take it little by little. Anyway, this week is extraordinary. This podcast in particular, it is here for all of you that have been wiped out and exhausted, and you don't even know why. You feel like you're losing your mind. You're like, why am I so tired? I have no reason to be tired. I literally did nothing yesterday. This should be left like this. Here's the thing. You've been cutting cords. You've been setting brand new boundaries. You've been cutting people off, stepping away from people, places, events, jobs, all the things. You've been doing all that hard work and you didn't even realize that it has an emotional pull on you, a mental pull, a physical pull on your body. Mind, body, spirit, and soul, and energetic body. Because here's the kicker, babe. Did you know that your body literally holds stress, anxiety, fear, and all of these other emotions that you have in excess in your life and throughout your life that you've not fully moved on from, that you've not moved away from, and converts that into toxins in your body. It physically holds feels those energies in your actual body, in the tissues and in the organs sometimes too. Yo, it's a crazy spider webby rabbit hole to go dive down. You should look into it. It's really fascinating. Alright? But for example, stress. Stress. Who's been feeling the stress? Hi! Who's been letting go of the stress and who has been obsessing over the to-do list? And you're honestly so exhausted. You can't even explain why, but you're completely exhausted. And the very last thing in the entire world that you want to do right now is to go take care of that checklist. To get up and go do it. And frankly, you can't even if you want to. And if you do, nothing's gonna go right. It's kind of like trying to record this podcast. Y'all, the last 2 days has been the most insane roller coaster. Like, not even 2 days, man. Like, the past 24 hours, maybe, has been an insane roller coaster for me. A lot of highs, a lot of, oh my god, I can't believe I just got my move, and a lot of, I feel better now, kind of moments. And y'all, that is exhausting to go through. It's exhilarating, don't get me wrong, it's awesome, and at the same time, it's heartbreaking. Like, oh my god, I really can't believe I said that kind of moments. That's not what I meant to say. Like, I had all these beautiful things that I wanted to say, and then I said that. You know, those things that come out of your mouth, it's not what you meant to say, but that's what came out of your mouth. And the moment it left your mouth, it left your lips, it left you frozen, going, I have no words. I can't believe I did that. Oh. Yeah, I've been having one of those kind of weeks. Just saying. Just saying. But we're coming off this tail end of releasing crap and starting new beginnings. And those new beginnings cannot happen if we do not release the things from our past that are still holding us back. And even though they are sometimes things, like in my particular case, these are old trauma triggers that I thought I was done with. Well, you know what? Apparently there was still another layer in there, because I knew there was still a little bit of a bee sting that would happen every now and then with a particular subject. Well, a particular subject and a particular behavior, because they kind of go hand in hand with each other, just due to my own past, okay? I knew about that bee sting still being there. I didn't expect it to trigger me. Here I am trying to be all cool and motivational and like positive, encouraging. And then I said possibly the most insulting thing I could have, the most degrading, actually, thing I could have said for that particular situation. That's actually positive words. But they weren't positive. They were positive words, but they weren't positive. And I was absolutely mortified by the words that came out of my mouth. But you know what? I'm grateful it happened. And I'm grateful for the people. And I'm grateful that I've had an opportunity to correct that. I'm grateful I've had that opportunity to correct it. Because I didn't know if I was going to be able to. I'm very grateful, actually. But this is my reminder to me to stop and take a breath too. Just like I keep teaching you guys. Just like I keep telling you. Stop and breathe. When you start feeling yourself all nervous and bent up, when you feel yourself get all sweaty palmed, and you're nervous, and your words are no longer working, and you're just like, oh my God, get me out of here, I don't want to be here. To whatever degree that is happening with you. Stop and breathe. Just breathe. Take a half a second. Just close your eyes and take a great big deep breath in. Remember, you're only human. And when anxiety picks up and ticks up and starts causing all the oh my god kind of moments and emotions and the feelings and all the things inside your body, please take a second and acknowledge it and go, it's okay. We are safe. We're good. We are okay. Not just like, yeah, I'm okay. I mean, we are okay. Like, really, we're okay. We are not in danger. We are not that person we used to be. It is safe for us to speak what we need to speak. It is safe for us to be the amazing, powerhouse, authentic, original us, even if the other side does not agree. Okay? But if, unlike that, you were like me, or in the future, you're like me, and you forgot to breathe on something that you thought was well past you, taking care of it, done the work, and it comes back, boom, right in your face. Sorry if I scared you. Give yourself some grace. Forgive yourself, accept yourself, give yourself a little bit of love, give yourself a hug, man. Okay? And acknowledge why. Most important part, acknowledge why that was still triggering to you. Acknowledge where you felt it in your body. For me, it's my voice. It's my voice and it's my confidence. So right here in the solar plexus and the throat chakra, man. So for me, that's where it was hitting at. Okay, for this particular situation that I went through. And y'all, I'm very grateful that this happened. I really am. Because this is my chance to fully brush that off. To be able to say no when I mean no. Okay? I did still agree to something I generally would not agree to or wanted to, but we'll deal with that part later. We'll deal with that when this comes back up. Anyway, so it takes baby steps. I was able to step back into my power band in this area, but when I got pushed in a slightly different angle, I found my voice being muted again and agreeing when I did not want to agree. But at the same time, I am proud of me and I am proud of you because you're doing phenomenal. But here's the thing. You have to rest. Rest. Just like I told you last week. Rest is so damn important. And it's so often overlooked, baby. Rest. Because cutting that toxic crap out of your life, cutting those lies, cutting out other people's beliefs that are not yours, as good intentioned or ill intentioned as they may have been, but simply going, no, honoring yourself, honoring your truth, and going, you know, that's just not for me in this time. Right now, it's just not for me. So, I really want to encourage you that. And remember, yeah, there's going to be times when you're going to find yourself re-triggered by the same thing that you thought you were over with. This is something I've been going through my whole life, y'all. And it's funny because I work in these exact same fields, but I have my own triggers and my own past trauma from those sections, from those subjects in my own life. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It has allowed me to grow up in this most amazing way, as hard and challenging as it was. And as confusing as it was as a kid growing up in it. It allowed me to have this very unique view of the entire world. So as you have walked away from those things, if you have not stopped to take a pause and to rest before you do anything else tonight, stop and take a break. Just go soak in a bubble bath and just love every bit of it. Turn on some gorgeous freaking music. No lyrics allowed. No lyrics allowed because they influence you. Like, you'd be surprised how many songs seem as if they are pump, 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 yeah, we're gonna do it, you know, or la, life is beautiful. And then you actually look at the lyrics and you go, oh my god, that's twisted. That's a little twisted. You're welcome. Lyric free, but you do you, okay? You do you, boo. And then, but like, say handpan music, classical. Keep the tones in a nice little, like a nice calm ocean with a little breeze, okay? Just a gentle breeze, okay? Just enough that you could sail out across the water with your sail up and just gently glide across the water and not have a tornado, okay? You don't have tornadoes on the ocean. A hurricane. Y'all. The words. I'm so grateful for Mercury retrograde too, because it makes everything I say so comical. It's that comic relief, like, all the time. All the time. Okay, so if I can get my words working here, let's talk about what's happening today. Today is awesome. All right, so take that break. Take that little break. It's really important. Even if all it is that you go sit down and you meditate for 5 minutes. You go soak and take a nice bath. Just lay down and do some stretching. Y'all, if you have not been stretching your body out, me and yous are going to have some talks here, okay? I'm just saying, because if you've got to stretch your body out to get the energy moving again, to get the tension out of your body. You have to move your body. Like, stretch your body out. Like, this is one of the most powerful things that you can do to help relieve stress. It also helps a lot with carpal tunnel and a whole bunch of other things. Y'all do the research. And if you actually need like some help, make sure you always check in with your medical advisor, your physical therapist, and all the things, okay? You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself, okay? But draw your mouth straight and pull your fingers back, okay? Only hold it for like 10 seconds. That's a rule worth stretching. It's like 10 seconds stretch, bring it up, relax. 10 seconds stretch, bring it up, relax. All right? So pulling your fingers back like this. It pulls the tendons, it pulls the muscles. Let me see if I can do this in a way that you can see. Okay? And then do it with your thumb. Pull your thumb back. And this works better if you do it with your arm straight. But I'll tell you what, if you got tennis elbow, you got some bad carpal tunnel, be gentle. Just try to get your arm straight first. Just get your arm straight. Like, just a little bit. You're not trying to break things. It's just the tiniest little, just until you feel that pull. Okay? Be kind and sweet and gentle to yourself, babies. Okay? But it breaks up the crystallines, the crystalline growth that develops on your tendons. But it also stretches the muscles out, which improves your circulation, which improves blood flow, which improves oxygen flow through your body, which improves your cognitive abilities because you've actually got blood and you've got oxygen going to the brain. It helps pull out the stress, and your hands have so many chakras and like pressure points in them, guys. Like, I'm just saying, it's freaking phenomenal. Anyway, but I did, like, that's getting like a little outside the comfort barrier for a lot of you. Anyway, doing things like that, massaging your hands afterwards, just go through, and if you find a sore spot, just work that spot. Because the cool thing is, okay, for one, you've got chakras all over your hands. A whole bunch of minor chakras covering all your hands. you've got pressure points. Okay, those pressure points go along with your chakras. They kind of work along the same way. You can also do EFMT. You can do tapping. Okay, that word's not going to come out of my mouth. On your hand, and anytime you find like a sore spot as you're doing. Now, tapping's not hard. It's just tap, 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 tap. Okay, just a little bit of soft touchy-touchies. That sounds horrible and naughty. Okay, moving on. But doing that improves circulation and blood flow to different places in your body, because you can map your body out on your hands. And the cool thing is like if you touch a certain spot and it's really sore, and you're like, oh my god, it hurts right there. You can look up like hand mapping charts and see what that correlates to in your actual body. Is that your lungs? Is that your intestines? Is that your heart? Is that your brain? All of the things. That's really cool. But you all go do the research, okay? Look into it. If you think that's cool, go look into it. And you can thank me later, okay? It's really cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like, y'all, I can't wait till I finish my certifications in some of these areas. It's awesome. Anyhow, the wind's back. The wind's back. It's great. Here's the really cool part about doing that. Going through and just massaging your hand. You find where those little sore spots are. And sometimes it's such the tiniest little spot. You wouldn't even think that that'd be sore until you touched it. And then you're just like, oh my god. Like right there, that's a little sore. Ooh, I didn't feel that one earlier. But go ahead, give it a little bit of rub. Don't be hard. Yay? Yay? And then stretch your hands out. Stretch your arm out. You can do the same thing with your legs and your feet too, y'all. Stretch your back out. This is one reason why I love suggesting yoga to people. And even if you don't do yoga, you can still do different types of stretching that you can still find in yoga too. And these positions and stretching your body out, especially your legs and your arms, stretching your back out, stretching your side, like getting up and moving. This improves how like your energy can flow through your body. It opens your chakras back up. It removes blockages, just like this helps remove the crystalline like buildup that happens on the tendons. Y'all, it's really freaking great. Add that in with more like Chinese medicine sort of thing, where you start getting into tapping, and that's not just Chinese, but just as an example, okay? All of these things can really help improve, and it can help you release the toxins that have been built up from all these cord cuttings, all of these situations that you are no longer allowing in your life, because you still are holding on to a little bit of that residual energy, and your body is healing, okay? Your body is recovering from that sickness because your body holds it like a sickness inside of you. When you've been triggered, when you've had trauma, when you've had too much damn drama in your life, and it has left you feeling small, belittled, and you got to the point where I'm done. We are done. All right, and you've cut those cords, which is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so proud of you. Doing stretching, adding in things like tapping and all that is great. So like you can take 3 fingers and you can go tap, tap, tap right here in the very center of your, like just, okay, let's start this way actually. Put your hand right here on your forehead. I know it looks stupid. 3 fingers and just let them fall. Tap, tap, tap 3 times. Then turn the exact same spot. Your center finger basically stays in the same spot. But tap, tap, tap. Let your hand naturally fall into place. Do that a couple times. And that woo-hoo-hoo, helps go all the way down through you and center you, put you back straight, get you back in alignment on an energetic level, which helps improve the releasing of all the crap. So just like when you are sick, lots of water. It helps increase the flushing of all this crap. Weird things like you might start breaking out. Your skin changes, your hair changes, your appetite changes. Maybe you start gaining weight. Maybe you suddenly start losing weight. Whichever it is, whatever way you need, your body's going to balance itself out. Now, not just because we tapped on our head, okay? But I'm meaning to go through the entire process of fully washing your hands of that type of thing in your life and truly getting soap and water out, literally scrub that stuff off. That's why I suggest taking a nice long hot soap, a nice hot Epsom bath, and just soak in there with the beautiful music that you need. You can light some candles, kick back with a good book, or even turn on like your favorite show, whatever it is that you like to do when you're relaxing in the tub. Just own it. Just own it. Y'all, I never was one for reading in the tub. Y'all, since I've started doing this practice, I kind of like reading in the tub. Like, I need to get like a big tray to go across my tub now, where I can have like my phone sitting there with a little charger, and I can listen to my music, or I can listen to my favorite Eureka master as he does some things, and I can just goodbye toxic energy, goodbye toxic residue. Thank you for being in my life, but see ya, we're done, right? I really want to encourage you guys to start trying some of these practices, even if they feel a little bit uncomfortable. Remember that uncomfortableness, that is not like, ooh, I don't know about that. Like, I kind of want to try it. Ooh, I really wonder if it worked for me. Ooh, possibly. Ooh, do you mean that might actually help make it so I can move a little bit better? You mean that's why my shoulders are still so tense? Like, I said goodbye to so-and-so and said I was done being belittled in that way or being misunderstood because they weren't in the right place to hear what I had to say. And that's why my shoulders are so tense. That's why my neck hurts so bad and I need to go see a chiropractor so bad. Like, I want to go to the masseuse and have a complete body massage. First off, please go do those things. Go have some acupuncture done. Go have a full, like, whoosh, like, body massage. You know, and by all means, use your voice. If you go to a masseuse, use your voice. There's so many of you that don't use your voice, and I've been there too. That's exactly why I gave that example before. Because I've been there too, and I know that you can overcome that. You can open your throat chakra back up, baby. You really, really can. And it's amazing. Now, you don't want it wide open. If your throat chakra is wide open, then you are the endless sermon. Right? You don't know when to shut up. Or you might know when to shut up, but you lack the ability to shut up. I sometimes lack the ability to shut up even though I know better. So, like with me, if I get triggered, I start doing all the wordy word things and nothing good comes from it. But if you just remember to breathe, go, okay, Crystal, come back in, reel it in, it's okay. Insert your name, okay? Seriously, say your name and say it out loud if you need to. That way, you know, like your inner you knows that you are actually talking to you. Just go like, how do I feel is an outside version of you. But saying your name, that's different. That's speaking to that inner you. that lives inside, that most often has been neglected and held in the shadows. And the only thing they've ever heard from you and other people is how they were wrong and how everything. Okay? You're not wrong. You're not crazy. You're not too weird. You're perfect. Okay? You're perfect. So getting up and moving your body, stretching your body, going out and taking a walk. Getting out in nature. Y'all, if you're not out in nature this today, okay, let's stop. Okay. Today is the 8/8 portal. It is the Lionsgate portal. It is the most powerful manifestation day of the entire year. You can use this day, whether you believe in astrology and all the stuff that goes with it, because that's what this is. It's astrology. You don't believe in it, that's fine. But remember to be a curious kid, just like I tell you every week. What if, just what if you believed for just a moment that today could be the most powerful day of the entire year that could set up your entirety of the year to be to create, to live, to be within. To be within the happiest, most abundant, most successful, most gratifying life you could live. And it started today. Okay? I know you guys are tired. I know you're exhausted. Go out and take even just 10 minutes. Go out into nature today. Meditate. No drama allowed. Just go for a walk. Go get the berries because it's berry season and the berries are on. I'm just saying. Go pick some wild berries. Make some yummy pie when you come home. Or not. You can just eat the berries as you walk along. On that note, make sure that you know what you're picking, that it's edible, and all the things, okay? Alright? I've not taught you guys anything about foraging or any of that kind of stuff yet. We're not there yet. We need to get there because it's berry season. It's harvest season. Like, it's harvest season, man. Okay. So, but we'll get into that. I promise. And if you guys want to know more about that, please drop down in the comments. Let me know. The more people that say they want to learn more about the foraging and herbology and gardening and all that, let me know. Because I'm making something for you. It's really freaking awesome. I've been working on it for about 2 years now. So, it's almost ready. Just waiting for the right time to start releasing it. So, if you want to know about that, woohoo! It's going to be great. MilledArtistry's Kitchen Garden's coming back. Yeah! Just like it was always meant to be. Always supposed to meant to be. You're welcome for that. Alright. So, but get out in nature. I don't care if it's walking along the beach. I don't care if it's walking up in the mountains. I don't care if you're just walking through a beautiful freaking garden. Get out in nature. If you're out, like, walking out through the desert and, like, just truly just be in that moment, okay? No drama allowed. Okay? You can turn on some soft music, have it playing in your back pocket or something if you want. No drama allowed, okay? Just get out in nature. Okay, here's why I'm saying this. Because when you get out into nature, nature is extremely grounding, nurturing, and protective. Alright? Like, it forms like this beautiful, like, glowing eggshell around you when we're doing, like, energy work. Or when, like, for example, in some of the previous episodes where I've done some of the guided meditations and the activations for you. If you want to check those out, just check out our previous episodes. Like, it's right there in the title, so you know which ones include the guided meditations and the activations and Just all the things, okay? All the things. All right. So getting out in nature, it's very grounding. It's nurturing. It's calming and relaxing. It is this beautiful chance to let earth, water, air, and fire, which we are getting from the sun at the moment, at least in most places, to come in and just cleanse us completely. All right? To go through and to just release the things that we're holding on to still, just even if it's just a little bee sting sliver that we're still holding on to. It is a good way to just let that go. But more than that, nature is not just grounding. Nature is balancing. What that means is that if you are too grounded, it's what you call, it's like when you feel stuck. It's like you can't move forward. You can't do the things. You're stuck. You don't know which way to go. Like, you're just stuck. You just feel like you're always in the same place. You're too grounded, okay? Getting out and walking in nature not only helps pull your head up out of the clouds and brings you back down to earth. So if you're like walking around, you're the smartest, dumbest person that's ever been. And because you're always up in the clouds, like you can't stay focused long enough. You're just like, oh, I gotta do this. And you're like, oh, pretty bird, pretty bird. It's like on the movie Up, squirrel, hey, squirrel, right? Right? If you guys have not watched the movie Up, it's a cartoon. Go watch it. It's like one of the best cartoons. I freaking love that show. And like I bawl like a baby all the time. I'm like, oh my God. I do. Okay, maybe I don't bawl like a baby, but I do get a little teary-eyed because it's really sweet. It's a really sweet show. Okay. But sometimes we need to be lifted back up because we're too grounded, we're too stuck. Sometimes we've got our head in the clouds and we're not actually accomplishing anything because we are living in the clouds, right? We're all airheads, okay? So getting out in nature, it's balancing. It's not just grounding. It's balancing, which means the more you get out in nature, the more your feet are firmly on the ground, but you're not stuck in the ground. Hell no, you're walking on the ground like a freaking movie star, and you're just like, oh, hi, yeah, I feel amazing. Go for a bike ride, whatever it is that you would like to do, okay? It's amazing. So go do that today. Please promise me that you will go out in nature for at least 10 minutes today. In nature. You have to leave your home. You have to leave your normal area. Okay? You get into the woods, man. Go out into the woods. Go out to the beach. Go find a place where it's just you. Just you. Like you can bring a loved one with you or your family, whatever you like. But no drama allowed. Alright? It's really important. Adding that into the practice of stretching your body. Doing a little bit of tapping. Just massaging yourself. Like just, that sounds horrible. Just massaging the sore muscles. Okay? Working and stretching those out. Because if you stretch them out, I'm just using this as an example. If you stretch them out and then you come back and you touch those same sore spots, they won't hurt as much. Because it breaks up not just the crystalline growth that can happen, but it breaks up the blockages that happen energetically and on a physical level within your muscles too. It improves all things, okay? I can't stress it enough. It is phenomenal. It's just phenomenal, okay? Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? Be gentle. You just barely go to where you feel the pull. 10 seconds and then bring it up. Let it up. Okay? And then adding that in to doing something like walking through the woods, walking on the beach, walking, out in the desert. Go for a walk, go for a hike. Doing things like that. That's going to get your body moving, which means your joints going to be moving, and you're going to feel a lot better. Even when the storm's rolling in, you're still going to be going, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. All right? It's going to get your feet back on the ground at the perfect level where you're flat on the ground, not in the ground. Okay, moving on. That way, when you sit down and you start writing out what your dream manifestation, what you want to create, what kind of life you want to be living in over the course of this year, not just 2025, I'm meaning from right now, 8/8 to 8/8/26. I'm meaning the year from right here. All the back, way back around. What life do you want to live in that time? What world do you want to be in? Because this is your chance. This is your opportunity to do the thing, baby. It's phenomenal. Here's why I say to go do these things, okay? Because if you're going to be putting in this big, beautiful manifestation into place, you need to do it from a place where your feet are on the ground. You need to do it from a place where you're not still carrying those residual energies from all the cord cutting, from all the new boundary setting that you've been putting in for the envisioning of that dream life that you're calling in. You need to do it from a solid, secure, and enlightened sort of way so that you're not making the same mistakes, the same repeating behaviors and patterns from your past. You're not bringing that into your future. Because we're cutting the cord. We're done. We're done. We're done with it. Done with it. Okay? Like, seriously. Shake it off, man. Like, goodbye. Goodbye. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Alright? I know, this is a really weird episode, y'all. I'm in the weirdest of the weirdest, like, highs and lows this week, y'all. I'm feeling it too. Y'all, I'm feeling this too. But at the same time, y'all, I'm excited. I'm so excited for Friday. Or today, when this comes out. I'm excited. Because, y'all, I'm calling in some big things too. And here's the thing. I'm calling in some things for you guys too. Because I believe in you and I'm proud of you. And I'm excited to see what you're going to do. I'm like that proud mama that's like, see her kids off to school. And I'm like, I can't wait to see the world that they're going to create. Not from that place of like, oh my God, my baby's leaving me. Oh, look at your baby shoes. It's not me. I'm excited to see the world that you create. And it all starts with you believing in you. It all starts with you coming back into you, loving you, accepting you for who you are. Because it doesn't matter what else happens in your life. It doesn't matter what other things are important to you. Or the missions or the callings and all the destiny and the purpose of life kind of moments and those things that you're going to go do. None of that means anything if it's not the real you. I want you to really stop and think, y'all. Please stop and think. Think over this life that you're calling in. The pros and the cons of it, okay? Just as I've told you in previous episodes. The pros and cons. This time, don't look at the fears. This time, look at the possibilities of the world that you're going to create. Okay, baby? Hey, baby! Don't look at the fears. Look at the things with curiosity. What can I learn from this? What can I take from this? What if? How can you look at that situation differently? And go, okay, so if I want to live this life This is what I want. This is what I want to have in my life. I am gonna have this in my life in the next year. This is who I am. This is who and what I'm going to that I am accepting into my life. Everything else can go bye-bye. You can take a hike, man. This thing, this is mine. This is what I will have. This is what I will be doing. When you're writing your manifestations out, and when you're speaking it into the universe, when you're praying about it, when you are meditating on it, it's not, you always say it as if you already have it. And I know when you're just beginning, that concept seems so bizarre. But the truth is if you don't believe that you already have it, then you don't have it. And thank you. That is not going to come into your life until you believe that you can have it. You have to give yourself permission to have that thing, okay? It's not a bad thing, and yes, you do deserve it. So whomever is thinking that you don't deserve it, and I'm meaning you, the person I'm talking to right here, right now, that is thinking somewhere in the back of their brain that you don't deserve that life, I want you to tell that little voice in the back of your head to shut up. Go away and don't come back until I tell you to. Just like the Green Monster, man. It's a kid book I read to my kids, and I freaking love that book. My kids love that book. Green-eyed monster, man.
Can you wake up?
Go away and don't come back until I say so. You'd be really surprised. So anytime that you've got those negative thoughts going in your head, say that, and then pay attention. Does that voice go away? If it completely goes away, drop down in the comments and let me know, because chances are that's something more and you didn't realize it, and it would explain a whole lot of things in your life, but we're not going to get into that. Not today, not this week. Okay? Write out your manifestations. I am so grateful that by such and such date, yes, you have to put a date on it, that I am this, that I have this. Okay? With gratitude, a date, and as if you already have the damn thing in your life. That is the only way to do manifestation, to do it correctly. And then, here's the next important thing. Don't try to control it. I know, it sucks. Because all you want to do is get into all of the, ooh, how do I make this happen? Instead, just let it happen naturally. And I know not everybody's going to be able to understand that the first time they hear that.
Mommy.
Let it flow in naturally. Let those people that are supposed to come into your life come in naturally. Go out and start doing the things that you need to do in order to make that life happen. So maybe that means you need to go out and start peopling. If you want new people in your life, that means you got to go out and people, man. Go out and do something that puts you out in the middle of people. Okay? That could be something just as simple as going and taking the walk at the park, okay?
Mommy.
They really can be. But here's the thing. Go out and start doing the actual footwork. You have to do the work. It doesn't make any difference if you say, you go, this time next year I'm going to be a millionaire, and then all you do is sit on the couch and you just watch TV all day. Doesn't work that way. You got to go buy that lottery ticket, man. You got to go out there and start that business. You got to start showing up for work. You got to start going out there and being around people. Okay? I know. There's so many of you that like, I don't want to people are assholes. Not everyone. Not all of us. Not all the time. Anyway. Alright? Not all the time. So, get out there, do the footwork that you gotta do to do that. Okay? 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 You got me? You got me? And remember to just go at it with a mind of curiosity. How far could I go? If I were to start that business, doing this thing that I love doing, just as a hobby, just to see what happens. Don't set an expectation there of, I'm going to be the richest, most famous person in the entire world because I did this one thing. Okay? How about you just go do that one thing? Or those many things. Just to see what happens. Turn into the yes man. And the yes woman, man. It is great. It's great. Alright, my dear. After you have your manifestation written down, you've stretched your body. You've gone out into nature. You've got your feet firmly back on the surface of the earth. Not in it. Not floating way above it up in the clouds. And you've actually looked at that dream world, the pros and the cons of it, and gone, this is what I truly want. And yes, I'm willing to accept these uncomfortable positions that make me a little bit outside my comfort zone. Not too much, just enough. You're willing to do the work to go through those uncomfortable positions so that you can hold on to that most amazing life. Then go back and watch episode 2. I believe it's 2. Where we do a dream activation, guided meditation at the end of the podcast. Okay? Now, if you've already listened to the podcast, you don't have to go through and listen to the whole thing again. Just fast forward to just skip forward to the meditation. Okay? Close your eyes and meditate and envision that. Tonight, it needs to be Friday. Okay? Now, if you miss Friday, if you're not seeing this till like Saturday or Sunday or something a little bit later, yes, you can still do this. Okay? You can still call in this dream world. But you will be outside of the peak energy to amplify these crap out of your manifestation. Alright? So, I'm just saying, if you can,
I want to buy
do that. Because here's the thing. You can call in your dream life any day. Any day. But if you can have the planets and the stars and the universe at your back to help empower that, why not, just for a chance, just for a moment, tap into that energy too. You don't have to do anything major or special. You just have to be grounded, properly grounded. You have to be willing to let go, to rest. You have to be willing to go through those slightly uncomfortable positions. You have to be faced with those situations where you would normally be triggered. And remember to breathe. And if you didn't quite succeed the first time, there'll be another chance. Okay? Every time you're faced with those things, you get one step closer to truly owning that life, and it will happen at exactly the right pace of what you are able to handle. That's the beautiful part. Because there's sometimes we're calling in some dreams and they're freaking big, man. They're big. And they're not just a stretch. I mean, they're a big stretch. I don't know how I'm going to make this happen in a stretch. Like, I don't know about that. Oh, it's a whole new world. But I want it. Let your heart guide you. And let your mind be in balance with your heart, okay? With your feet firm on the ground. Inside your power band. Yeah. Okay? Go out there and do it. Believe in yourself. Honor, respect yourself. And remind yourself that you are worthy and you do deserve this. You don't have to stay in this repetitive cycle where you're always waiting for another shoe to drop. Even if all it is for just today. Imagine, if you have to, that I'm like your fairy godmother. Yeah. And I just gave you the keys to open the universe to your happiest, most abundant, most amazing life. And all it was that you just needed to rest for a little bit. You needed to get out into nature a little bit. You needed to sit down and just write from the heart of what you will have by such and such date. What you will be by such and such date. And a helpful note, write down why you're doing it. Why you deserve that. Why you want that. Describe the emotions, describe the feelings that it gives you when you think about that life. Because we remember emotions, and emotions have the most power in the manifestation world. So be careful of what you say in anger this week. Because the things you say in anger are just as powerful as the things that you say in love. Okay? Forgive yourself for any wrong past transgressions, knowingly or unknowingly done. Forgive those around you and others, knowingly or unknowingly, of their transgressions towards you and yours. Thank them for being a part of your life and for the lessons and the blessings that they've brought into your life, because even the worst people in our lives have brought the biggest blessings into our lives. Even if it's hard to see those blessings sometimes at first. Okay? And the same goes for you. Be grateful for you. Because I'm grateful for you. I see you still showing up. And I will promise you again that I will keep showing up for you. Because I believe in you. And I can't wait to see the world that you're going to build. Because it's going to be absolutely amazing. The same thing I tell my kids. I can't wait to see the world that they're going to create. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they will make of this world that we have. And I'm excited to see what you are going to make of this world. And I'm so proud of you, so keep going. All right? Thank you, my dears. Thank you so much for being here with me. Make sure you drop down in the comments. Let me know what resonated the most with you. And y'all, today's been kind of a crazy kind of day. So I don't know if I should apologize or if I should say you're welcome for the crazy nutsies of this episode. Whichever it is that you need. How about that? Take what it is that you need, all right? Because y'all, I'm feeling it too. I'm feeling the crazy pulls of ups and letting go and the freedom that comes from truly saying, no, enough, I'm done with it. I'm not going to repeat that again. To having my voice truly open at the right level of filling in my power band. Even though this morning, I was a freaking walking zombie. And I was like, y'all are welcome for that. I don't know why I grabbed my cup that way. Y'all are welcome for that. So, as always, remember to hydrate. It's very, very important. And as you're releasing all these toxins, water is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Because your body does hold the toxins inside it. Y'all, look it up. Educate yourselves, okay? Seriously. Educate yourself. If there is a point that I brought up and you're just like, really, I've never heard that before, look into it. It's really interesting. And please look into it with an unbiased viewpoint. Look at all the different sides, all the different arguments on it. And then form your own damn opinion. Okay? It's not just what one side or the other side says. It's what all sides say and agree on. Take everything with a grain of salt. A grain of salt for a grain of truth. Okay? Just saying. Even if it's coming from me. Like, I know how this stuff echoes in my own life. I see how it echoes in other people's lives. That's why I'm here. That's why I stand up and I'm doing what I'm doing. But that doesn't mean that what was right for me is always going to be right for you. So, be a curious little kid and go out and try it yourself. See what fits for you. And don't give up the very first time you do it. Try it a couple times. Because sometimes we got to break our bodies in just a little bit. Okay? It's kind of like trying new foods. There'll be something that maybe from your past that you hated. And then you just happen to try it again later on. And you find out that you absolutely freaking love it. It is now like your new favorite is food. Because you're always evolving. You're always changing. So, as you start noticing that your body's changing, like maybe you start breaking out, your hair changes, like your appetite changes, all these things, this is normal. And it's because you're calling an abundant life, which requires you to be healthy, beautiful, and abundant too. Okay? And you do deserve this. Alright? Please make sure you like this. Okay? If you haven't already, jump down in the comments. If you're not already following me along, why the hell are you not following me along? I'm a walking comedy show with multiple perspectives. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth, yo. I'm just saying, I'm entertaining as hell. And I'm also very serious and I'm very heartful. Alright, my words are no longer wording, so we're going to call it quits there before I dig myself into a hole. Okay? Check out our previous episodes. Make sure you grab your free PDF mini how-to start doing one thing just for you guidebook on my website. I'll link it down below. You can find all the podcast episodes and the coordinating question of the week video series right here on my YouTube channel, okay? Make sure you hit that share button. This is Crystal with MilledArtistry here on What's Your Question podcast. I will keep showing up for you as long as you keep showing up for you. Because I believe in you and I'm proud of you. Keep going, babe. And should be a holiday today. It's the edited little baby. Hell yeah. Let's have some fun, right? We'll see you guys